3 sections. There's one snake or cylinder, whatever you want to consider that. Here's another one. So you've got 2 cylinders or snakes or slugs going one way. And then the last body is the whole body of a reptile, an alligator, whatever you want. You're squeezing the top for the head. You've got the body, and then you can just, if you want to bring the tail down, you lay it over like so. Now,
I should have brought my granddaughters
then,
today.
then you
They love to cook.
then you can, the 2 cylinders that are under the body become the 4 feet. You can use a flower to kind of help define, to keep the shape a little bit more. The beauty of them is they're going to take on their own shape. They're not
And
gonna,
this is what we've got here.
That's what you've got there, and this is more or less what it's going to turn out to be right here. So here's what you do. You've got it like this. That took me 2 minutes, and that's because I'm fooling around. I'm just putting the scissors in flour. I'm cutting the mouth. At Easter time, I make these, I blow eggs. And they're the very best when you put a big, fat, blown egg in the mouth. And then it's like a lizard sucking an egg. And then I like to use Cheerios, and you're cutting 2 little slits in the head. Those are eyebrows, and here are your eyes. You can use raisins, you can use pine nuts, you can cut all along the top here, and you'll have a dragon. But first of all, let's do the claws. And the claws are kind of the most fun. It's all simply scissors. And literally, you can make one of these. But I've done it in parties where people have made mermaids. They've made Santa Clauses with a marijuana leaf, sucking a marijuana leaf. You can just really have fun. You can make snails, turtles. But there are the feet. And then you just...
Oh, it's pretty easy.
Very easy, and it
Makes
looks
it
like
look
it
easy,
took
doesn't it?
forever.
Then you just bake it.
And then you just bake it. About 5 minutes before you're going to take it out, you paint it with some butter. You just put butter all over it. And
How long does it
usually, well, for big ones it would take up to an hour. Smaller ones about 35 minutes. But the beauty of it is they slump over. And every time I make them, they're different. Sometimes they're more defined. Sometimes they take on their own personality. Unfortunately, this time I had bought the wrong flour. So it's not, I always use 1/2 stone ground. So it's a little bit more rustic and French bread-like. But anyway, that's how
long
it
does it
turns
bake
out.
on the oven?
This one will probably take about 50 minutes.
15?
50.
50.
The
three-
smaller
what,
ones can
350?
take about, 350, 325, depending. And when you're all done with them, I just wrap them in tin foil. They freeze beautifully. And when you take them, and then when you take them out of the freezer, you sprinkle them with only about 3 to 5 drops of water. Rewrap the tin foil, put them in the oven for 20 minutes, and then they're like moist, and it's like they just came right out of the oven. And you can do that with yours, that way. So anyway, this one's going in the oven. And that is the process. I pop the magic of your annual alligators.
Wow, yeah.